some thoughts with you guys, and I want to go through 7 habits that came from the 7 habits of highly effective people. This information was transformed to align with you guys as real estate agents. First and foremost, number 1, be proactive. Get things done. By being proactive, you make things happen instead of waiting. So my question to each of you is today, from now until the end of the year, how will you be proactive in your business today? What's something that you can do? How can you hunker down and make those calls, make those texts? I'm going to do something cool, and I want you guys to attend. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a fast real estate prospecting bingo. Stay with me. I'm going to have pizza. We'll have energy drinks. We'll have some shots if shit, that's your thing. And from 5 to 7, we're going to do an evenings one because we do a lot of stuff during the day. And I'll rotate. We'll start in Oakland. We'll go to Hayward. We'll go to Walnut Creek. We'll go to Sacramento. We'll go to all the offices, and it'll be a span a week. So we're going to do bingo. And what that's going to be is there's going to be all kinds of things on this bingo card, like made 5 calls, made this, made 30 text messages, sent 10 videos. We're just going to have some fun with it. So that's one thing that I'm going to help you guys do to have some fun. We'll be proactive. And you guys can do this at all of the offices, and I'm going to be there to roll this thing out. Number 2, begin with the end in mind. Where is your business going to be in 3 years from now, 1 year from now, 3 months from now? Are you acting as that person? Are you doing the things that support your goals long term? I am acting as the global vice president of expansion and growth for this beautiful organization. Is that how you see yourself? Are you playing it safe? So making sure that you are beginning with the end in mind, knowing that all of your efforts today are supporting Maria's big vision 1 year, 3 months out. Number 3, put first things first. Oftentimes, we tend to do things that are important, but not as important as making the calls, making the videos, making content, reaching out. We tend to do the things that aren't as important because we want to have a sense of being busy, and we, and some unconscious level, feel like we did the work, even though we didn't do the hardest things. So prioritize your daily activities. I know that we've talked about this over and over again. The successful agents identify activities that lead to growing business and make sure those activities are priority. Number 4, think to win. If you guys don't have a winner's mindset right now, that dog spirit, that warrior mentality, you guys have to view yourself as champions, because in my eyes, each of you are champions. And so you have to have that spirit. Think, or habit number 5, seek to understand than to be understood. Let me say that one more time because this one's super powerful. Seek to understand than to be understood. Be the best listener and ask more questions and ask better questions. I remember when I was at Coldwell Banker, early in my career as a leader with Coldwell Banker, Joe Pasillo, who was the president of Coldwell Banker on a regional level, right? President, or I forgot the actual title. Anyways, president of our division, I should say. He pulled me aside. It was right before I was going to get on stage and do this huge presentation in front of all these leaders of Coldwell Banker. And he looked me in the eyes, put his hands on my shoulder. He's a big dude, like linebacker dude. And he said, "Speak to add value, not to be heard." And he said, "Look at me in the eyes, Elias. Speak to add value, not to be heard." And when I heard this today, seek to understand than to be understood, I absolutely love that, because a lot of times we think that we have a lot of the answers. We think we know what a consumer needs to hear versus we need to understand everything that we possibly can. The reason, or the way that we do that, is we just get really good at asking the best style of questions. What are the good, better, and best questions to make sure that you truly understand consumer behaviors and exactly what we need to do to make sure that we're matching up and we're doing everything that we can to serve them. Number 6, synergize your relationships. I think that you guys do this very well in regards to leaning into the team. How are you leveraging the people around you? The Lucys of the world, the Andrews of the world, the Vernons of the world, the Felicias of the world. How are you leaning into these relationships to build? What is your relationship with your lender right now? Is that lender somebody somebody that you bring in on your buyer's consultations? What's your relationship with your title person? Have you already launched your farm? Is that person partnering with you? Is your lender helping you offset the cost of your marketing for the new year? Are they offsetting the cost of home bought because of all the farming you're going to do? Are they helping you pay half of the price for all of your marketing that you're doing for your farm? Synergize those relationships around you, and also band those people together, right? Bring them in for panels, for discussions, for lives, for a podcast that you are going to launch in 2023. Synergize the relationships that you guys have around. And number 7, sharpen your saw in 2023. And what I mean by that is, let's just first and foremost, sharpen your physical appearance, not necessarily appearance, but sharpen your physical abilities. And what I mean by that, like, everybody should have some type of routine that is making them sweat, move their body, walk, like just release some endorphins, create some dopamines. Like, you guys, that needs to be number 1 in 2023. I say this, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. Get real, sharpen your saw, and start with your physical. Number 2, your social and emotional equity. And what I mean by that is, surround yourself with those people that encourage you, that inspire you, that push you, that lift you, that are honest with you. And all other people, tell them to fuck off. What I mean by that, if these people are not serving you, if they're not raising you up, if they're saying, you know what, oh, it's a bad market, why are you in real estate? Why are you even doing this? Hang up your Santa hat. Why are you doing this? Now, like, I want people around me that are going to push me, they're going to inspire me. I'll tell you what, I work very close with Kenny. You guys know Kenny, he's the visionary of this company. But if you think that Kenny is harsh, straight, to the point, imagine being his business partner. Imagine it. Like, him and I will be like, no, that's not good. Hey, I don't like that. Hey, like, shut down left and right. But instead of me getting emotional about it, I'm like, you know what? He's got a point. Cool, let's move on. And I don't hang on it. So surround yourself. They're going to be honest with you, but encourage you, uplift you. Tell you, you know what, Vernon, man, you come correct, bro. You have some great communication. I love the way you dress, man. I think that you're going to absolutely crush it. Get around people that are going to lift you, but be honest with you. And if you see through, and if you feel any of that falseness or pretentiousness or phony, then move on. My circle is tight and it's small. And those people that are in that circle are the people that are going to be honest with me. They're going to inspire me. They're going to encourage me, and they're going to lift me up.